Hey, this is this, and I know I haven't made a video in a while. I just wanted to make this quick and final response to Apple and the whole HTC lawsuit, and I know it's getting old, but I just wanted to make this final reply, my final thoughts on it, where I can hopefully get on to other subjects. And yes, I haven't made a video in a while because I have been busy, and I'll probably be busy for a couple more weeks. I gotta help my mother and my brother move out of their house, so I'm gonna have a busy month. But anyways, this is not really a response to Apple Soldier, but to a couple of other people. Innovation, not a man. You know, I swear. I mean, I know you brought up that whole Nikio lawsuit, and I'm gonna just say this off the bat. Nikio was wrong to sue Apple over that stupidity. Made a whole fuss over ridiculous crap, but here's the thing: all the hardware that's in the Apple iPhone has pretty much has been implemented in other uh, smartphones well before even iPhone even came to existence. And so Nikio, I mean Google, is just using the same hardware as pretty much most of the other cell phones have used, and that includes the iPhone. And, all you have to do is look at HD television. I mean, you don't see being copyrighted by, well, I mean, you don't see one company not allowing other companies to use HD. It's just a ridiculous statement in that itself. The only thing Apple really innovated, and they did innovate it in the iPhone, was making the OS more intuitive, but unfortunately, even that's not copyrightable. You cannot copyright in making something more responsive. It's an impossible copyright, and that's about the only thing Apple did with their iPhone and pretty much their iPod Touch. They made making small handheld devices more intuitive and more easier to use and more responsive to the users. No other cell phone before the iPhone has ever done this correctly until Apple came along and came out with an operating system that was actually did this. Now, but anyways, part to the point, Apple has no case. I looked at all the copyright things in that whole scroll bar, gesturing crap. You cannot copyright gesturing because you might as well just, I don't know, copyright the middle finger or giving out the birdie while you're at it. It's an idiotic statement right there at best. There is no way you can copyright that. Going from left to right with the locking screen. No offense, but there's been a dozen other companies that actually had that type of locking screen on there well before iPhone even came to life. So it's a pretty stupid statement. If you want to talk about other ridiculous cases that Apple's been in, fine. Let's talk about that case about the Mighty Mouse, when some company out there made Apple no longer use name their Apple Mouse the Mighty Mouse. And of course, the idiot judge who sided with that business company, not realizing that he should have called the actual people who own the copyrights to the actual Mighty Mouse character, the mouse that could fly and bounce bullets off of, because they're the ones who actually have the decision on who can and cannot use the name Mighty Mouse. But yet, both Apple and this other company are illegally using the Mighty Mouse name. So, yeah, the judge sided with one company that was still in the name over another company that was still in the name. Brilliant. Absolutely fucking brilliant. And then you got, hell, yeah, it was a stupid case against Apple. But hell, I've got millions of other cases. Hell, what about like in the comic book area where Marvel Comics sued that production company that video game production company that was developing World of City of Heroes and pretty much almost bankrupted him. I think they did. And well, I know they hurt them pretty bad when the judge sided on Marvel Comics side and fucked that game company up bad. Damn. And what was made that even stupid, it wasn't even the company that was making those heroes look like Marvel characters. It was the fucking people who were buying the game and hacking the devices that were, hacking the fucking video game that were doing that. But yet the judge says, no, it's the people who made the game. Yeah. And you completely ignored the fact of the hackers. You're an idiot judge. And yes, if anybody knows about any other Marvel Comics versus other people on copyright, don't bring up LaField's name. That idiot actually deserved to be sued by Marvel. He was invading their copyright and doing a lot of other bullshit too. God, I hate LaField. Rob LaField, that guy was an idiot. Well, enough about comics. But anyways, I've heard some pretty stupid fucking cases. And this whole iPhone versus the HTC case, it's just another one of those idiotic cases that's not going to go anywhere. Just like Marvel versus City of Heroes, even though Marvel won that case, Disney going after all those people who are drawing their characters in certain ways. And of course, Marvel did that too, and so did DC, and all three of them look like idiots. And pretty much they all had to settle their courts. Or maybe when Marvel went after that movie Zoom, Marvel, if you're going to sue somebody, at least watch the fucking film before you even fucking sue them, saying that it's copyrighting the X-Men. Or understand that the fucking book was in print way before the X-Men even... Oh, no, wait, never mind. I could be wrong on that part. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Zoom was a shitty film anyways, and Marvel didn't seem to pay attention to that one. But yeah. Apple has absolutely nothing on HTC. They're in making a operating system or on a cell phone more intuitive or more, user-friendly, does not actually count as something being copyrightable. It doesn't. There's nothing there. And about a billion other bullshit. So, yeah, that's my thoughts.